G'day guys, back on another Yowie buster hunt. Been hiking all day, collecting some Reconyx cameras which are set up to try and bust the Yowie. I've had these out for about a month, so I'll go home and check out the files on those, and hopefully we might get ourselves a Yowie. I don't have a sore throat. This is just the only food I brought with me today. I forgot my wallet, so I was keen on getting some McDonald's or Hungry Jack's on the way to the bush, but I forgot my wallet, and that was the only thing that was in the car. And they've worked a treat, actually. This is only my second one, but nice little sugar hit. You only need some carbohydrates when you're scrub bashing, so it's been good, and I'm really enjoying this one as well. It's a diff lamb with the anesthetic, which I don't need because I don't have a sore throat. So today I've experimented with a few new methods as well while I've been out there in the bush. So I've been trying to do some calls like a Yowie. I've heard a few just on the internet, on the World Wide Web. I've heard a few eyewitness reports of the kind of noises that they make. Sounds strangely familiar, like male goats, as does the hitting the wood against the tree, which some people are really into, and that sounds a lot like goat horns banging together as well, which I suspect is a way for the Yowie to try and meld into its environment, so that the unsuspecting people would assume that what they're witnessing or hearing is a goat. But I can assure you that's unlikely. It's probably not the case. In fact, probably most instances where you think you've heard a male goat, it's probably a Yowie. So I've been up in I like to sort of try and climb up into the fork of a tree. It's very windy today, so that was a bit precarious with these broken wrists, and let out some calls that I believe would sound like a Yowie. So an example would be like that, and you can hear it echoes all through the valley. Now that was specifically, I was saying, kids, it's 6 p.m, come home. So I was calling in the kids from the bush to come back to wherever the Yowie lives, and it's dinner time. You don't want to stay out late at night. There's all sorts of creatures in the bush, and that was what that meant. That's just my trying to just tune in, and it was an assumption. It was. I'm not going to lie. It was an assumption, but another thing that a Yowie might sound like when they're kind of happy. Maybe they've just been dropped off by some kind of UFO like craft into a new environment that they're pleased with. And in that case, the Yowie might go like this, like that. That's sort of just a general excited, gleeful sort of noise that you might hear in the bush. I'm yet to experience a Yowie. I haven't seen one yet, and so these, like I've already pointed out, these are assumptions, but I've got, there's something to be said for going with a gut feeling, and so I try and kind of just sit down, be still, take in my surroundings, which are especially beautiful. Once again, in the forest, isn't it fantastic? No better place to be. Take that in and just let the Yowie speak to me, which I've been trying to do. This is the wisdom that I've had imparted unto me. There's a few of the different Yowie calls, so I've been doing that quite a lot throughout the day, and a few others. I've passed a few hikers, and they were sort of pretty taken aback because I didn't stop making Yowie noises, and I was actually trying to hide behind shrubs because I was a little bit embarrassed. So there was a few kids that cried and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, some people that when they're not on that same wavelength, they just don't come to an understanding of what you're about, and probably don't even realise that I'm hunting Yowies and trying to bust a Yowie. So anyway, that's been my day. I've still got a river to cross, which is painfully cold, so I better get going before the sun goes down. So once again, no Yowies today, but here's hoping. See you later.